25 minutes going up to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you. Glad to have you back with us. Class is officially in session. Ding, ding, ding. It's Jan's Money Masterclass, Currency Q&A with our financial educator and money boss, Carlton Stewart of Stony Hill fame. Good morning, Carlton.
Good morning to you. Sometimes we just thought, man, so where did get these things from? Good morning, both of you. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm well, Carlton. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good this morning.
All right.
Good to see ya.
Well.
We're almost in June, Carlton.
Yes.
Summer is upon us.
It's here. We're wrapping up Child's Month as well.
Yes.
So it's a natural hybrid kind of
liaison
spot that we're
between.
in.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So we have our sunrisers, and there are also children sunrisers and teens who will say, here what, we have a question. Let's pose the question. Let's pose the question, then we'll jump into the lesson this morning.
Hey Uncle Carlton, so my exams are over and school will soon be off for the summer holidays, but I really don't want to spend all of it at home. What are some ways that I can keep busy and make money this summer?
All right, wonderful. So you hear that? Hi, Uncle Carlton. So
Yes.
now once you have manners.
Yes, I like that.
Yes, Uncle Carlton, Mr. Carlton, can we emphasize they have manners. So we're ready and we like these children. She's a teenager, obviously, and she's asking, what can she do?
Yeah.
Earn some money. She don't want to be idle, and I love how at this point in time. But let's start. So looking at youth earning and hustling that young people can do to keep busy for the summer period and maybe onwards. But what's the right age to get your teens or children to start with working? Based upon the Child Protection and Care Act in 2004, it dictates nobody less than age 13.
Okay.
So we're starting right there. Age 13 is where you maybe can start introducing them to maybe some amount of things. A little labor here and there, nothing too strenuous, and it must be age appropriate. You're not sending them out to go dig farm and for the entire day. Now, age appropriate. But age 13 is where they can actually start, earning based upon here. But options to look at. It is summer, so obviously you mentioned summer jobs are out at this point in time. Companies have internships, and you can go the entrepreneurship route. Start doing little things here and there, and that is age appropriate as well. But some creative ideas, I think, and I thought about it, and I said I want to share with you guys as well, and maybe you have some ideas that we can always have a conversation about. What can they do? And my first one is I say to them, assess, number one, your talents. What can you do as a young person, yeah? What can you not do? How can you go about doing things? And I went to Meadowbrook High School about a month ago to do a session with the sixth formers to find out, financial literacy, what can they do? And I pulled up a few of the young person and said, hey, what are your talents? What are you doing? And I was surprised and shocked. I had a young girl who came up to say, here, what I found out in grade 10, I could do hair very well. And from that time onwards, I now have a hair business. On a monthly basis, I make $65,000.
What?
That's a student.
Very good.
Just doing hair.
Very good.
Another one came and said, Mr. Carlton, I can do nails. I learned nails. So graduation season now, I'm doing all the nails. I made $80,000. I'm like, $80,000. Just put it up. And she buys press-on nails, and she comes and she press them on for the girls. Another young man came up. He does keyboard playing. He learned this as a skill, and he goes to functions now, and he plays at our wedding or church concerts. Stuff like that. And he said for him to appear, minimum for him is $20,000 for him to appear and play. And he did me about 3 events, he said maybe last month. I was like, that is 60 grand. These are young persons, age 16 and 17 and 15 years
Who are
Monetizing their
students in
talent.
school. Very good.
utilizing their talents at school. So I'm saying to the young lady that I mentioned a while ago, assess what is your talent? What can you do very well? You'd be surprised and shocked to know. Another one, he is a gentleman, he does sewing. So when the boys come to school, I'm not promoting this. If the pants are a little bit too big, in charge $500, we chip it down a little and carry it home. If the shirt sleeve want to come, someone want to go cuff here and there, in charge. And I'm not saying you're doing that to school, but I'm saying that if you realize that he has a talent,
Smart.
he can sew. So if you come school, you don't really like how big ears is art, him tuck ears, him pin ears.
But him really going to do it for them church pants
The
instead,
church
principal.
pants, the going out pants, not for the school things. But it was
No,
a
but
good
what
idea.
he's also doing is not just identifying his talent, but he's identifying a gap in the
Exactly.
market.
In the
Filling a
market.
need,
So
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, he's a young businessman already. We don't even knowing it.
Yes.
But him go around and sew things. So a young lady, whatever you can do right now, I want to start doing that. Number 2, you can start selling handmade craft, handmade products. It's a small thing. Go on YouTube, go on social media, research what person are looking for, maybe candles, just the jewelry here and there, things that you can make. My little niece called me last month and said, hey, uncle, tell Zuri I have a bracelet to sell her. You sell bracelet? No,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Mommy bought the kit for me, and I'm making. So I said, how much for the bracelet? I said, $1,000.
Oh, she's there.
You're a scammer. You're not only a businesswoman. You're a trying to scam
Oh,
your
I have to
uncle.
tell Izzy to fix her price. Izzy sell them for $500.
No,
I was thinking $500.
No, but she said, no, uncle, it's a set. So I'm going to give her that with the ring as well. Because she made the
Oh,
ring.
the
I'm like,
three-piece set.
oh, the full set. But she's 9.
Okay.
But the business mind, the big up Amira, by the way, businesswoman in
Big
the
up
making.
Amira.
Yes, you can go graphics as well. A lot of persons need somebody who can do
Yeah.
graphics. Use Canva, go and learn the skill of helping somebody who's busy like myself, or maybe Dennis or Yendi, they don't have the time to do their graphics, but you can support in that area as a young person. That's a good idea for you to use as well. And I mentioned age-appropriate services. Tutor, you may be in 6th form and you're very good at math. Somebody's child is not really good at math, you can maybe help and tutor and charge here and there pet care. And my son said to me recently, he wants to earn some money, he's going to university to start a business. Can he start a car wash? I'm like, well, start a car wash. So, goes around and say, can I wash your car? To the neighbors, can I do a business car, drop it off at the yard? So on a typical weekend, 8, 9, 10 cars.
Very good.
He goes there, mobile car wash. But it's just something to do now to earn some money. But the children will need parental support. I don't want to send them out there on their own. So number one, emotional support. Obviously, encourage them. Talk to them about entrepreneurship, about earning. What's it that they can do, the guidance. And be patient. Sometimes as parents, we're not really patient. If you start a little business, we expect it to get up and just run on like that. Be patient. But practicality. Encourage your children for skill development. It's not just for you and I. Let them develop a skill. Go learn Canva. Go learn crochet. Do something with your hands. Go learn to make the beads. But encourage that kind of thing with your children. Open your network. Parents, open your network to your children. Them start a little business.
So true.
Call your friends.
So true.
Call your co-workers. Call this. Sell the bracelet to your co-worker daughter or son. But open your network to your children because your network is your...
Network.
All right, wonderful students. I love this. Provide access to resources as well. So they won't be able to start. They may want the kit to start. They like baking, and the baking tin, the first of things. But encourage and develop and invest in your children. And which takes me on to the financial support that they will need, initial investment, the kit, the baking tin, whatever they will need, and also financial guidance. When they get the money, what do they do? How do
You know what
they
I would
save
add
from
to the
there?
financial?
Yes.
I would say provide them insulation. So because one of the things that I've learned from interviewing business people, business families, is a lot, all right, so not every business does well. Sometimes it's your third business that takes off. And if you go into business at 30, your first and second failure could be catastrophic. But if you go into business at 14, if your parents insulate your first business or your second business, and get you into that business mind, then your third business, your fourth business idea might be the one that takes off. So what you do is you insulate them. You look here, I'll take care of this one. So you have room. I want you to be successful, but you have room to fail.
Correct.
And you have room to fail early so that you can learn early and recover and become a better business person.
Correct. And which is why you need more financially stable parents. You need parents who are more financially smart. I'm going to support my child during this period, during the session of them developing and growing, because it will help the business and the family in the long run. I thought I saw some summer jobs
graphics,
up early on graphics. I want to drop them on screen again because I went and we looked on research where in the market now is hiring for summer jobs. I saw High Trust is hiring right now. So young persons who are watching, go and look at the High Trust. You have to be, I think, age 17 for this one to apply, but you can apply right now online or go to their locations, pick up a physical form. You have Tourism Enhancement Fund as well, TEF. It's an online application process. Age 17 and up, I think, again. You can go for a summer job for 4-week spans or for the entire 8 week. There's an option there that you can be placed, and the payment is pretty good for a high schooler. You have Kingston Bookshop right now, who also has an internship program, a summer job program. They want cashiers and persons in the store to help find the books, especially near to August when it's time. So students who are watching as well, you can go and apply for that if it's still open. You have Kingston Creative, who was an internship program to harness the creative abilities of some of our children and teenagers. Apply for that, and I saw one as from the CB group, who also has a summer job program, asking for about 250 persons or 200 persons, young
nice,
persons,
nice.
to come out and apply. They need persons to just, be a part of that. So if you know anybody who's looking at summer job, if you're a parent and you don't want the kids at home, we're going to run up your light bill, your water bill, the grocery, open the fridge and watch this on TV and Netflix all day. Get them out of the house. And that is personal for me. Come out of the house and go and get a job and pass the word on. Burger King has one as well. So you can go and
High
apply
school
for the
and
Burger
college
King summer job
That's so
program
good.
as well.
Yeah.
So there are so many
good
of them.
Tracks and
Records
Big up,
is
look at
hiring.
that.
Yes. And the
Very
positions
cool.
there as well. So there's no excuse to be a bum this summer. No excuse.
And push come to shove, go out and ask somebody, please. I don't want no money. I want experience.
Yes.
Because an internship at this particular place, it looks very good on a resume. And what I always say is, I've learned this from experience. I got a couple good internships when I was through debating in high school. To this day, when I put it on my resume, people are like, oh, you worked at D&G?
Yes. It does something. It
Wait a
opens
minute.
doors.
You still include high school internships on your resume?
Hold on, no. I put everything on my CV.
Bro, no.
Really?
Everything on my
I
CV.
stop.
No.
Just maybe mention
Hold on,
high
no.
school.
Resume,
but
is
that's
diff-
it.
no,
Yeah.
resume is different. But CV,
CV?
have everything on it.
Everything on it.
wow.
Oh, nice.
Carlton,
nice,
what was
nice.
your summer job? Like one that you can remember?
I did supermarket packing of bags
Yeah.
one time. I did Hard Trust. So Hard Trust, they placed me on summer job program as well. But it's because I started real work at 16. I can't recall the summer job one because I started real work at age 16.
Yeah.
But I can recall those two, packing bags and stuff like that. You did any?
I used to work in my local pharmacy every summer and every Christmas. And my job was to put on, them time you have price tag.
Oh, yes,
So you
the
put on the
machine.
price tag,
Yes.
and then in Christmas, it was wrapping up the gifts and selling the toys and up you know how much cool water cologne me sell? Hey!
Water!
That was that time.
Yeah.
Dennis, give me a summer job.
It wasn't a summer job for me. It was an all-year-round job. My first job was, I had a paper route. I was a paper boy.
Paper boy.
I used to I used to get the papers. I used to
foreign behavior.
I used to
And
pack.
that's so over, yeah.
I was 12 years old when I
Nice.
got my first paper route. I used to help my older brother on his paper route, and when he was 11, I felt proud when I got my route.
Yes.
Can you
And-
show us the hand action to get the paper over the
And
fence?
so what you do is you roll it, put it in the sleeve, you tie it, and you
Nice.
you ride your bicycle.
So you've been industrious from age 12 then.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
long time. Yeah.
man.
See that?
Very long time now.
Long time industrious. So
And
much encourage young
so we're gonna
persons, yeah.
Yeah.
throw to the break.
We've all had summer jobs. Go out and do it. I promise
do
you,
it.
there's so much value you can glean and gain from summer jobs.
I
All right.
agree. Throw to the break.
Throw to the break. That was Carlton, the money guru with so much money, he needs all those pockets. So much money. There's more sunrise after this.
That's giving pat.